love you.
No, you don't. So thanks for saying it. I love you.
No, you don't.
Buffy Summers didn't exactly have the best luck when it came to guys. I mean, when your dating pool includes a cursed vampire, an insecure commando, and William the Bloody, yeah, let's just say Tinder wasn't around just yet. Today we're asking the big question. Who was Buffy's real love? Angel, Riley, Spike, or maybe none of them? Let's just say Cupid clearly took a detour around Sunnydale.
Welcome to Sunnydale.
If you clicked on this video,
What you're after?
na, 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 boo, Buffy bot. So real quick, in my Buffy's Most Tragic Death video, someone commented about Anya and Jenny Calendar, and although I love both characters, I was doing a top 3. So if anyone wants to include Parker in today's discussion, you can do so in the comments, because I'm not covering him. Also, if you missed the video, I'll leave a link in the description.
Carry on.
Vampire in love with a Slayer. It's rather poetic.
So we all know Angel was Buffy's first love. And to be real, first love hits hard. He was mysterious and older, basically the vampire equivalent of that hot senior when you're still a freshman. But here's the thing, first love is rarely the healthiest love. What did work? Angel understood the weight of the Slayer destiny. He was one of the first people Buffy could truly be vulnerable with. He saw her as more than just the chosen one, he saw her as a person. That gave her comfort in seasons 1 and 2 when she desperately needed it.
Lots of girls have older boyfriends. You'll blend.
Before doing research for this video, I initially thought that the majority of people considered Angel to be Buffy's true love. Even Sarah Michelle Gellar has gone on record to say she believes that Angel was Buffy's true love. However, apparently that's not the case, but I'll save my opinions for the end. Now let's talk about what didn't work between Buffy and Angel. First of all, their relationship was built more on circumstance than compatibility. Buffy was a Slayer, Angel was a vampire with a soul. It was intense, dramatic, and doomed from the start. But outside of slaying and tragedy, they didn't really share much of a normal life together. Second, Angel literally left Buffy. In the episode The Prom, he walked away believing she deserved a normal life that he couldn't give to her. That decision alone shows they weren't built to last. Your true love doesn't just walk away.
You and me being together is unfair to you. You deserve more.
I want my life to be with you.
I don't.
You don't want to be with me? I can't believe you're breaking up with me.
Third, Buffy couldn't fully be herself with Angel. Around him, she often played the role of the tragic heroine. With Riley, and especially with Spike later on, Buffy got to explore other sides of herself. Flawed, vulnerable, and even selfish at times. This growth never happened when she was with Angel. Fourth, they were at completely different stages in life. Buffy was a teenager trying to figure out who she was. Angel was a 200-year-old vampire with centuries of baggage. The imbalance meant they were never really quite equals. One of the biggest points of contention for me when comparing Angel and Spike is how they treated Buffy when neither had a soul. First, Angel without a soul makes no attempt to get it back. He's truly evil at that point. He even goes as far as to destroy what could have cured him and restored his soul.
Bad memories.
Wait, that's your...
Oh, my cure. No, thanks. Been there, done that.
Angel mocks Buffy and shows zero compassion or love for Buffy.
Got a lot to learn about men, kiddo. Although I guess you proved that last night.
Without a soul, Angel wants to kill Buffy and destroy the world. He also kills Jenny Calendar and tortures Giles. Their entire relationship was a curse waiting to be lifted. As soon as Angel finally had a moment of pure happiness, everything changed. Although their love was iconic, epic, and at times tragic, the type of love you can write poetry about. I don't believe he was her true love. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Up next, let's discuss a love even more complicated. And yes, it gets more complicated than her love with Angel. Of course, I'm talking about Spike.
I'm in love with you.
You're in love with pain. Admit it. You like me because you enjoy getting beat down.
Spike and Buffy's love was definitely the most complicated of all. They started out as enemies, literally the Slayer versus the vampire. Week after week, Spike wanted Buffy dead, but down the line, the hate turned into infatuation and later into love. So what worked with Spike and Buffy? First off, Spike loved Buffy flaws and all. That included her darkness. While Angel more so put Buffy on a pedestal, Spike saw her duality. Spike fought by Buffy's side when he didn't have to, and unlike Riley, who resented her strength and power, Spike worshipped it. And let's not forget, Spike was willing to let Glory torture him to protect Dawn and Buffy.
Guess what, bitch? I'm not telling you Jack. You're never gonna get your sorting key.
Spike also truly loved Dawn and Joyce because Buffy loved them. And when everyone else, and I mean everyone, including Dawn and Giles, turned their backs on Buffy, Spike stood up for her, including having a tussle with Faith.
Save your lack of breath.
All right.
You're pretty sweet on her, aren't you?
But it gets better. Spike, unlike Angel, sought out his own soul. Part to redeem himself, but also in an attempt to make himself worthy of Buffy's love and acceptance. And don't forget, the majority of the good that Spike did for Buffy, he did it without a soul. Then just when you think, wow, Spike has done a lot due to his love for Buffy, don't forget that he sacrificed himself to save the world, all in the strength of his love for her. Mind you, he knew in his heart that Buffy didn't love him back, at least in the way that he loved her, and he still sacrificed his life for her. So what didn't work between Buffy and Spike? Well, we could sum it up in one word. Actually, I'm going to put a timer up for a few seconds, and if you know what that one word is, write it down in the comments below. Go. Time's up. If you wrote toxic, you'd be correct. The majority of their relationship was destructive and toxic. Yeah, they had some genuine and good moments, but boy oh boy did they share a lot of pain, release, and self-loathing moments as well. Spike stalked her, which I forgot to mention, Angel did as well. But Spike took it further, breaking into her house to smell and steal her clothes. And then, out of desperation, he has Warren make Buffy bot. That's me. Also, Buffy initially was using Spike not for love, but just to feel something, after being ripped out of heaven. But worst of all was the episode Seeing Red, where Spike attempts to SA Buffy in her bathroom. Ultimately, he's forgiven and they move on, but that is unforgivable. Ultimately, the love between Spike and Buffy was messy, painful, and complicated. It also represented growth and, to me, gave a more realistic approach to what real love looks like. Ups and downs, good and bad, but again, it was extreme versions of that. I have exes that I couldn't get to wash the dishes, and Spike went and got his soul for Buffy. In the end, Buffy admitted that she loved Spike. Now, whether or not that was true or not, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Alright, you guys, that's all I have for part 1 of Buffy's One True Love. Please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on part 2 next week. And also my month-long Halloween special in October. I'm really excited about it. Of course, let me know in the comments section below if you're Team Bangel or Team Spuffy. Next week, we'll continue with Riley, the grounded option, or none of them. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next week. Who are you?
I'm Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, and you are?
Dead.
I may be dead, but I'm still pretty. Hi, I'm an enormous slut. Talking about 2 very powerful witches and a 1,000-year-old ex-demon.
Willow's a demon?
It is a sham, but it's a sham with yams. It's a yam sham.
Need a hand?
No thanks. I'm good.
Slayer's a robot. Did everybody else know the Slayer was a robot?